like the individual players get better, and the tournament as a whole grows and gets better players entering. So like it's just exponential every month, like the amount of skill you see. And I've been watching these sets, like even the earlier sets, very high quality play, very dangerous for some of these higher seeds who almost get upset or do get upset. There's no real free wins here at all. Everyone's got to work for every match. And here we got Sophilo and ZeusDahGoose, two incredible players. This is one of the winner semis matches. Sophilo had an upset on Walu right before this in winners quarterfinals to get here. Walu obviously doing incredible in last month's tournament, but falling to Sophilo. And we know how good Sophilo is. We were literally just watching him win doubles with Ion. So it's very understandable here seeing Sophilo versus ZeusDahGoose.
Zeus, I believe, is currently rank 1 on the ranked ladder. So rank 1 or rank 2. I think it's like Zeus and Plup are like the ones who are trading 1 and 2 right now, which is very cool. So shout outs to Zeus, absolute grinder, and also a member of the Doubles Dojo. Won 2 of our weeklies in a row with Torno, which is one of his actually local homies over in New England. So really cool to see 2 players from the same region show up for the online doubles weekly and absolutely crush it. So big ups to Zeus.
Absolutely. A very close, good game here. ZeusDahGoose has fought back from a small deficit earlier on and is now with some incredible combos here. Just a good series of tech chasing, edge guarding, taking the lead in this game, and it looks like it's not stopping. Does get an up strong, but too early percent to really do anything to ZeusDahGoose. Fighting off of his own platform there, getting the reversal, and now so much damage using that top platform as well on Jules Veil.
That was so absurd. He was on a pillar off stage, not connected to the stage, but down special just crawls its way in and gets this juicy pop-up for like a 0 to 60% launching combo. So Zeus with some extra special sauce to seal game 1.
Yeah, I like that offstage pillar tactic. You know that it like continues from the pillar to the stage, but like you don't really unless you play it, unless you mess around with it, you don't know exactly like what the rules are. Like, can there be a gap? How much of a gap, right? But Zeus knows, and he's like, are you not ready for it? I'm gonna hit you with it, and you're gonna take 60% for not knowing one little thing and not being ready for it. And really, the whole game turned around in the middle there. Like the early game was going in Sophilo's favor, but Zeus just started getting those combos and tech chases online, and it never really stopped. So the counter pick here is really strange to me. We're going to Hyperborean and Harbor, but this is Sophilo's pick.
Yeah, I mean, like I was saying in the doubles set, I think it's the lowest ceiling of any stage with dash dance space, basically. So if you're going to be confirming your combos into Upstrong, it's probably one of the Zetter's best stages as well.
That's a good point. Yeah, it gives you extra kill power as Zetterburn with probably your most common kill option. But you have to respect the fact that this gives a lot of stuff to Kragg as well here. And
off the wall.
Barely not killing, but see, that's part of the downside of picking a stage like this. Big side blast zones, right? And that one would have killed on a lot of other stages. So, you're going to let ZeusDahGoose live a lot longer here and potentially figure something out on the stock, although so far it looks really good for Sophilo. Sophilo says, no, I'll find the kill. And he does. A couple of tech chases into that Upstrong. Upstrong doing a ton of work for Sophilo. Obviously, you're a top-level Zetterburn player. You're going to figure out how to use that Upstrong, and it's an amazing move. Amazing tech chases, amazing for comboing into it and kill confirming. It really does everything. And another small lead here for Sophilo. Okay.
Go ahead and keep that lead going, but coast to coast, ZeusDahGoose go ahead and punching that stock lead back into the favor. Even Stevens 2 apiece.
There you go. You've seen that Kragg stuff on the stage, using fighting from below the stage, and starting all of this up off of that up tilt from the platform below the bottom of the stage, getting a ton of percent. But now Sophilo fighting back, getting something started here, into the down air. Oh, down air, good tech. ZeusDahGoose fighting his way again from the bottom of the blast zone. Weak fair, tries weak fair into strong fair, doesn't quite get it, but he does get the spike, and that is going to nasty. Yeah, he's incredible. Yeah, that does eventually get the stock off of the bottom for ZeusDahGoose, and he's got a stock lead, and it's not stopping here. Up air, that's like 4 up airs, 5 up airs in a row. Down air, tech chase, no, not quite the continuation. Still 71% already from that combo, and got Zeus fighting from below the stage again, and does manage to get back up. But what's the option here from Zeus? A full stock down. Misses that down strong. But next second down strong will hit. Not quite going to kill even with the not quite high top blast zone.
Throwing it down on the right side here. Boulders and pebbles working their way, trying to seal away some of these recovery angles. But the low-hanging wall is going to give a wall jump angle for Sophilo. Gets it down. Zeus covers it with neutral air. Can we send this to a last stock situation?
Yeah, he's got Sophilo deep off stage. Does get that strong fair down at the bottom, near the bottom blast zone. Only 50%. Kragg can live really long, especially, you know, if you're getting hit to the side on this stage. You see there, you're going to live that for sure. So definitely a chance here for Zeus to figure this out. But Sophilo is going to use these tech chases to try to get something into an up strong probably, and there we go. Into the up strong, just like we said. He said, look, it's big size blast zones. I'll ignore those. I'm going to use the top blast zone. I'm going to figure out something into up strong, and he does. He's very consistent with that.
And that's going to be 1-1 in the set so far. Gonna go ahead and look at Zeus's counter pick. So I'm not super familiar with how Kragg looks in singles. Probably something like an Air Armada. Or I'm gonna go ahead and go to Aetherian Force.
These are some of the weirdest stage picks because, like, you know, you had the Zetterburn pick for something that's more of a traditional Kragg stage, and then you had Kragg here pick. Honestly, most of the Zetterburns I know think that this is one of their best stages, right? They go to this a lot. So this was a very funny set of counter picks. I mean, so far it worked for Sophilo. We'll see if it works for Zeus. And obviously, they know what they're doing, but you know, just interesting to see what's actually going on at this high level of stage picking.
Yeah, I'm not going to argue with Zeus with any decision they make in singles because they've probably played more singles sets than anyone on the planet. So.
Oh, for sure. I mean, these players, like I said, they're, oh gosh, yeah, they do know what they're doing, and so, you know, we can speculate and we can say, you know, this is normally what people think, but, you know, at the end of the day, these are the top players. They know what's going on. So that spike from Zeus didn't quite get the stock just yet. Unlike the last stage, this is kind of the opposite. This has an extremely close side blast zone. So if Zeus is looking for kills with like strong and fair in particular, those are going to kill so incredibly early, and I think that's probably what Zeus is thinking about here.
Alright, yep, gonna go ahead and dash dance this around and back air forward. Yep, that's gonna do it.
Be fair into strong fair is one of those Zetter classics, and you know, if you give Zetter a close side blast zone, they're like, you know, I have options for that too. I'm not totally restricted to only killing off up strong. I can use fair. Yeah, Zeus managed to even up the stocks there with that up air, and now we're back to an even game at 2 stocks apiece.
You know, I kind of think of like if you give a mouse a cookie, remember that book?
Yeah.
If you give a Zetter a flame charge, he's gonna want a fair. But if if you get a Zetter a fair, he's gonna want a second fair.
Zetter, yeah. Oh, okay. This is the tough situation here for Sophilo. Has to go deep. Yeah, but that easy ledge hog is going to take the stock for Zeus. Almost no percent there on the second stock for Zeus. It's a really great situation for him.
Air pressure. Oh, Zeus with the reverser, trying to go deep and make it happen. Oh, no tech.
Great tech there on that nair, but still getting thrown off stage again. He's gonna have to wall jump. Can he go above? He does, but the
head smash
into the spike. See, that's the reason that Sophilo died in the second to last stock as well. They thought that that's what Zeus was gonna go for with that bear into the spike on the ledge, so they went low. But Zeus was ready for the low one as well, and it's just like, well, I'm just not going to do it. I'm just going to grab the ledge, and that's it for you. So it was like they were playing like this 50-50 game, and Zeus guessed right twice in a row and got the stock both times. He said, I think you're going to go low this time and then high this time. Right both times. First time a ledge hog, second time a spike. Easy as that. And I guess that's the problem for Zetterburn in this matchup. There's a lot of things you can do to exploit his recovery, and Zeus is on top of all of them.
Yeah, Zeus firmly in control of that game. Pretty even coming out of those first stocks, but Zeus then kind of just eked that control back and had a good edge guard flow chart and is really trying to make it difficult for Sophilo to extend those stocks. So the second that line goes off stage, Zeus is coming.
Absolutely, yeah. Zeus is saying, this is my time. You're off stage. I can find something. I can find something nasty to do to you for sure, and he did. But a great start here for Sophilo. The counter pick here. This stage is the blast zones are like much more normal. Oh my god,
Oh, see ya.
It's just saying I can find kills at any time. You can't let your guard down for a second. Like, you thought you had a percent lead? Like, who cares about percents? I hit you once and I'll double spike you and you're dead. I don't care what percent you're at. So, quick lead here for ZeusDahGoose. It kind of reminds me of what Ion was doing in doubles a second ago, right? Like, it's like look, nothing really matters as long as I can find my offstage spikes, right? Like I don't care what's going on. I'm going to be relentless offstage, and that's how we're going to win this.
And I think that's definitely a marquee skill of a lot of top players in this game is early on in this game's development, people were saying, oh, recoveries are too strong, it's so hard to edgeguard. And it's players like Zeus and Ion and Legend specifically who, they're just lethal. They seal the stocks away. They don't let you recover 3 or 4 times to get your chance to take a stock back.
You're so right. Yeah, it's that crucial skill here. It's managing to, like, it's, you know, you think the game is all about, like, neutral and finding openings and combos. But what actually wins you the game is taking stocks, right? And you don't have the rules that say, you know, you have to get your opponent to 120 before you take a stock. You know, these top players, they recognize, like, look, there's lots of ways to take a stock. I don't need to just play the standard game. I can just, yeah, like, I can do that to you, you know? Like, and I gotta take every opportunity I can, and that's how I'm gonna get these leads on these top opponents. Is I'm going to be better at actually finding the stocks. And if I'm taking stocks at, you know, 50 because I started an early combo and I got 2 spikes on you, how do you come back from that as, you know, as Zetterburn? You know, you can find your confirms into Upstrong, but you need to get your opponent at a reasonable percent for that to kill. So that's really the difference, what really the difference was here in this set. And that's why Zeus was able to take that 3-1.